Well, here I am at Cascade Supply Marine. Gonna see if we can find ourselves a motor for 12-foot Marlon boat. And just see it's kind of closed up here today. Let's just see what's going on. Dear valued customer, Cascade Supply Marine has been operating Chilliwack for more than 50 years. We are now restructuring our business and doing inventory. Thank you for your valid support. Please forgive us for inconvenience. With gratitude, we'll be opening soon. All right, well, we'll try somewhere else. See if we can find us a motor. Okay, here we are at Quantum Marine. Gonna look ourselves over some equipment here. Get ourselves a Yamaha motor maybe. Wow, this guy's got a 20 horse on here. My 12-foot can only do a 9.9, so this must be like a 14-foot. You can go up to 20 on it. So maybe we'll have to get ourselves a big boat. I used to have one of these Campions. I had a 17-foot. This looks like an 18. Nice boat. But we already have ourselves an aluminum Marlon boat. But this will be something in the future that maybe we can look up to and get something nice and big like this. So let's go inside and see what we can find. All right, here we are in the Canadian Tire store. It's Greater Chilliwack here. One of the biggest stores for Canadian Tire in Canada out here for floor space. And looking at a 9.9 Suzuki here. Looks pretty awesome. Physically looks like a short shaft. I'm not sure. Let's have to double check that. But we're also looking at a pretty hefty price, $37.59. That Merc. I was looking over at Quantum Boat. They had a 9.9 Merc manual start. I'm not sure if it's electric start or not, but it was $3,000. This one is almost 38 plus taxes, and the other one is $3,000 plus taxes. So anyway, that will give me a price difference on there between Merc and Suzuki. Yamaha I think is around $3,000 as well on a manual start, but they do have some electric starts. Not sure, this might be a long shaft or whatever. I'd have to look into it, stuff like that. It does look a little bit longer, so maybe the short shaft is cheaper. Well, hello there, Soaring Eagle fans. How y'all doing? Doing fine here in the Lower Mainland. Been a while since I've uploaded a video, so here we go. Thanks for joining along. Do a like and subscribe when you get a chance. I'm sitting on the back of my truck here in the underground bunker parking lot. This video is going to be about a fishing boat. Been dreaming about having just a small little pleasure craft, a little fishing boat, 12 foot or so, to get out and do some fishing on the lakes. Maybe even get out in a salt chuck once in a while. And so been doing a lot of research, been thinking about it for the last couple of years. And so I've been researching on Facebook and a lot of the boat stores and different things. So I did find myself a beautiful little 12-foot Marlon welded, aluminum welded fishing boat from a gentleman who had it for about 4 years. Said he only used it maybe once a year, so it's only been out 4 times or so. And it's got a new trailer with it. He did have a motor with it, but he's getting himself even a smaller boat than a 12-foot, so he wanted to keep that motor. And so anyway, I picked it up off of him. And what we're doing today is we transferred the insurance and stuff over. We're going to transfer it over, but he forgot to sign the bottom of the insurance paper so I can get it licensed, get the trailer license. Now, a 12-foot boat, I'm told you don't have to register that way. So anyway, he's going to come out from Vancouver. I'm going to meet him halfway from Chilliwack here, drive out the valley and get that document signed so I can get the boat trailer transferred over into my name. And he's willing to do that. He works over at the Vancouver airport, really nice guy. I think there'll be a little clip when I picked it up, he's on there. So anyway, having said that, I'm also searching for a 9.9 Yamaha four-stroke engine. The reason why I want to go with Yamaha, I've researched the Tohatsu, the Mercury, the Suzuki, the Honda, all the different engines. Now, Yamaha switched to an EFI carburetor system back in about 20 years ago, so 1995, year 2000 or something, and all the other manufacturers, when I look online, they kind of went EFI carburation probably 23, 24, even mid-June of 2024. So that goes for Mercury and for Honda and Tohatsu and all those guys. So Yamaha kind of has about a 20-year jump on the carburetors and that kind of stuff. And I've had a Yamaha 2-horse for behind a boat, or not a boat, but a canoe, a flat stern canoe. And it was unused, sold it. It was a really nice little motor. So anyway, looking for a 9.9 now on a Vancouver auction, children's auction mart. They do have a 9.9 sitting on there, and you buy it by bidding on it. And when it first went online, I saw it at $1,100, and then last night I went on site and it was up to, what was it, 2,300? So I went 2,400. I'm not sure if I'll go much higher. Knew they're around $3,000 or something, but the auction is going to a good cause, so that's all right. So anyway, I'm just going to get on the road here and meet up with Glenn to get the document signed for the boat. And then in the next couple of video clips here, I'll be over at the little lot that I rent where I have my RV trailer and the boat now, and also the utility shed that we built about a year or so ago. So there's a couple of videos on that. So I'm going to go over there and we'll do a little bit of video stuff on making sure the hubs are greased. I haven't greased this one yet, and he in the 4 years didn't get around to getting it greased. He said it never went very far, but it should be looked after. Just pull the little caps off, put some grease into it, and check out a few other things. It did come with a cover, and the trailer is in nice shape. So I figure I got the boat and the trailer for about half price, what would be going now for about so they say around $6,000-7,000 plus taxes. So I got this thing for reasonable, about half that. I'm not going to say divulge exactly what I got it for, but anyway, got a really good deal on it. So I'm just going to get out of the underground bunker here and meet up with Glenn on the highway and follow along, see what we're going to do with this boat and get it ready for the fishing season. It's late spring, early summer here right now. We had 32 degree temperatures here the last few days. Today it's cloudy and a little bit overcast and slight rain here and there, so it's a lot cooler. Nice to get some things done, but amazingly it jumps from like 10 degrees, and we're talking Celsius here of course, so 10 degrees, 15 degrees, and all of a sudden up to 32 and then back to 10 to 15. So I'm not complaining. It's nice to have summer underway here, and hoping to go cast a line or two out in the local lakes here and catch some fish. So first off, we got to get this boat together, get it seaworthy, get all the little bits and pieces. So follow along if you don't mind leaving some suggestions down below, stuff I need, bells and whistles and alarms and the fire extinguishers, and it does come with oars on the boat. I think I have an anchor somewhere from a boat that I used to have. I'm not sure if I sold it, but drop some information down below. Now I'm in the lower mainland looking for some lakes to fish, so Cultus Lake's going to be one. Maybe drive up to Merritt. There's a lot of little lakes around Merritt. Harrison Lake's a good place to maybe go close to the river that flows out of the Harrison into the Fraser River. They say there's some good salmon fishing in there, so you need the salmon tag. But anyway, you're looking to do these new adventures with that, and we'll see you over at the RV later, or where I have the boat sitting. Talk to you later. All right, here we are. Here's a gentleman inside the truck here, Roger. He sold me the boat, and we're about as far apart as New York and LA. Well, almost, Vancouver to or Delta to Chilliwack, but with the construction on the highway it takes a little bit. So when you guys transfer a boat or anything like that, you got to get a signature on that insurance document so that you can sign it. I made that mistake, and I don't do this often, but anyway, here we are. We're going to get it signed so that Roger that sold me this nice boat here, we're gonna get it on the water soon. What kind of boat are you getting again?
Sprat.
A brat?
Sprat.
A Spratly, whatever. I don't know what that is, but he does. He wants something smaller, right?
Yeah.
Yeah? For smaller lakes or what?
No.
Just easier to handle around and stuff like that. Yeah. So anyway, we got the piece of paper signed here. Now I can go talk to the government to transfer it over, and we're good to go. But Roger works at the Vancouver airport, so when you guys are sending luggage through FedEx? UPS?
UPS.
He probably handles your parcels with care. So anyway, say hi to him. Anyway, see you guys later. You made it to where we've storing the trailer over here. And it did come with a cover on there. We'll have to put some decking underneath the boat here so it kind of has an arch to it, otherwise this will just fill up with water like a lake, and that won't be too handy. So I'm going to put some maybe a 2x4, 2x6 or something with some bridging on there to make it a little bit of a like a rounded dome on there so the water will run off. But it's really nice to have that tarp with this thing. And the trailer is practically brand new, looking really spiffy. The one thing that I looked at is the hitch is extremely long, and there's a lot of extra length, so we could move this tire underneath there, bolted on there, slide this whole rail back probably a good 3 feet just by loosening up those U-bolts on there and sliding that holder back and then loosening those bolts, and then the whole rail will slide back to the crossbar, the first crossbar back there. So it looks like it's a good 4 feet that we could shorten this all up, because right now, you know, from the front of the boat to over here, probably got close to 6 feet there or whatever. So the boat's like way behind the truck when you're towing it. But it's a good heavy duty hitch and jack on there. Brand new, nice little spare tire with it. Would be a good idea to take that off and store it somewhere so it doesn't walk away. But today we'll just pull this tarp off here and have a look, see what the inside looks like. I hauled it over here on Friday. I didn't have a lot of time to look at. It was a long day, long work day, and then picking it up when it was 10 o'clock at night when I dropped it off here. Quickly pulled the plate off to return it to the gentleman that let me use it to haul it here. So we've got it transferred over today. Got insurance on it, not a lot. It's only $24 a year. Yeah, I think it was $24 a year. It's not a lot. Put the new license plate on, and eventually we'll find ourselves a 9.9 horsepower Yamaha for this thing. All right, pulled the cover off, and when I talked to Roger today, he pointed out something that I wasn't aware of. So some of these boats, they'll come with like a seat like this just on one side, and it'll be out a little bit more. But what he ended up doing is getting a dual seat, one on each side. So if you're tired of sitting on one side or the other, you can swap sides, because you're going to sit back here to operate the motor and the rotor tiller and speed control or whatever. And then he has some seat mounting plates attached, one there, one over there, offset, so if somebody's sitting on one side, somebody can sit on the other side. But I think I might even get another attachment like this, so that if all of a sudden what happens is if I want to sit on this side and my wife's on this side, we're both going to be on one side of the boat. So I'll get another one of these attachments, put it on the other side as well, so that we could just move the seats over if we wanted to flip-flop sides or whatever. It's good. It's a welded boat. It's not riveted. The riveted boats tend to leak quite often and need quite a bit of maintenance on it. And it's very durable. There we go, the Marlon brand. The warehouse for these are actually just around the corner, just across the street and down a block or so. There's a distributor for these. And then over here on the transom side, looks like about a 15-16 inch transom, so it'll just need a short shaft. Here, let's just go get ourselves I needed to have a look at that anyway. Let's measure. Yeah, what do we got here? Had a whole bunch of measuring tapes the other day, and now I got none. Either I got 15 or I got none. So What the heck? Must all be in a different box or whatever. Yep. Usually one sitting in here. Anyway, it looks like about a 15 to 18 inch transom. So should be the short shaft motor on there. And the reason you want short shaft so you can go on shallower water. If you put a long shaft on there, the prop would be way down here and could easily be hung up in the dirt and the mud and stuff like that. So there we go. There's our little Marlon fishing boat, 12 foot. Let's get this thing all geared up here in the next little while. Wish me well on finding a motor for it. Drop down the links, make a comment like what kind of motor you would put on it, whether Yamaha, Suzuki, Mercury, Daihatsu, or Honda. But I'm leaning 99% over to a Yamaha, so we'll maybe put our Soaring Eagle logo on the side here like I put on the YouTube first page. Put a Soaring Eagle logo on there. And we're looking forward to sitting out in the lake and pulling in some dinners. In the upcoming video, we'll do the bearing greasing and also shorten the hitch by 3 or 4 feet and be installing the motor on the back transom. Thanks for watching.